welcome to Akshay Educational Institute first ever podcast. First question to you is what made you choose a career in management education?
My career education.
Yes, sir.
Oh, interesting.
That do you think an MBA is necessary to succeed in business or in a job today?
See, if they do MBA with experience, that definitely adds value.
Every student have a dream to get into JBIMS. What makes JBIMS different from other business schools?
This institute still focus on value-based education.
How to choose the right business school?
It's a really wonderful question, Akshay.
How students should handle failure?
Failure is the first step to success. Suicide is not option.
नमस्ते सर.
Pleasure meeting you, Akshay.
सो आपका स्वागत है. मैं अक्षय अपने फर्स्ट टेबल पॉडकास्ट में आपका स्वागत करता हूँ. मैं अक्षय एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट का फाउंडर हूँ और आज हमारे साथ है डॉक्टर श्रीनिवास अयंगर जी. सर एमबीए एक्सपर्ट है और जेबीआईएमएस के फॉर्मर डायरेक्टर हो चुके हैं. डॉक्टर श्रीनिवास अयंगर सर हैज मोर देन 24 years of work experience. Dr. Iyengar sir has written more than dozen books and guided more than 14 PhDs. In his area of interest of teaching are strategic management, international business and reinventing business models. So sir, welcome to Akshay Educational Institute first ever podcast.
My pleasure, Akshay. Thank you.
So sir, इस पॉडकास्ट में मैं आपको कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा. सर, इंडिया में बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे हैं जो एमबीए करते हैं, उनके पास कुछ गाइडेंस नहीं होता है, उनके पास सॉलिड एक्सपीरियंस गाइडेंस नहीं होता है जैसे आप हो. सो इस पॉडकास्ट के माध्यम से हम बच्चों को वो गाइडेंस देने की कोशिश करेंगे जिसके थ्रू वो एमबीए बिजनेस स्कूल चूज कर पाएंगे, जिसके थ्रू वो स्पेशलाइजेशन चूज कर पाएंगे, जिसके थ्रू वो सोचेंगे कि एमबीए करना है कि नहीं करना है. सो सर, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू इज व्हाट मेड यू चूज अ करियर इन मैनेजमेंट एजुकेशन?
My career education.
यस सर.
Oh, interesting. When I was doing my MBA, I still remember I completed my MBA in 1998.
यस.
Almost 27 years before I completed my
यस.
MBA. One, after that LPG, liberalization, privatization, globalization, when market is open, one academic area which has grown is MBA.
Yes.
Before the trend was engineering.
Yes.
And always if we see after the late 90s, almost last 30 years, that the growth of MBA is commendable. So
Yes.
probably we are the first mover early stage. We got, even though Bajaj started and IM started in 1965,
Yes.
but the real MBA started growing more aggressive because industries start open and they required more number of industries, expected more number of MBA grads.
Yes, sir.
So the real trend happened. We also took it. That's one of my passionate area where I also did MBA in late 90s.
Yes. Great, sir. सर, अभी के ज़माने में हम लोग देखते हैं कि बच्चे ग्रेजुएशन के बाद जॉब के लिए जाते हैं, उनको छोटा मोटा सेल्स का काम मिलता है या डॉक्यूमेंट पिकअप का काम मिलता है. सो विद दिस प्रॉब्लम आई जस्ट वांट टू आस्क यू वन क्वेश्चन, दैट डू यू थिंक an MBA is necessary to succeed in business or in a job today?
It's nothing wrong. Don't differentiate if the kids are getting experience to work couple of years before their MBA program. It's always advisable, especially if they do MBA with experience, that definitely adds value. So that the maturity come into the classroom and they try to understand how the business works.
Yes, sir.
It is always advisable.
Yes, sir.
Or nothing wrong, even if they work in a sales.
Yes.
Sales is not a bad word. In fact, I strongly suggest my students, whichever career they want to start, if they work in couple of years in the sales, they know how to manage the business very well.
Yes, sir.
So appreciate the students come with the work ex, then directly jump into the MBA program.
Yes. Sir, with this your answer, I would like to continue with one question. That if you go to any business school or if you go to any degree colleges, if suppose any company comes to the campus with a sales profile, 95% students, they reject the profile and the company just because they are giving a sales. So how to tackle this problem? This is the very biggest problem in front of business schools and in front of degree colleges.
See, that's exactly what we should do as an academician, as an institute. We should counsel the students the benefit of taking that type of jobs.
Yes, sir.
In fact, every job has a nature of function. Sales is the only function will give opportunity to the students to connect between company versus customer.
Yes, sir.
If you take finance, you will be sitting at the back.
Yes, sir.
If you take any other specialization, Marketing and the one-day sales will help you to leverage to move closely with the customers,
Yes, sir.
and you will give hands-on experience. It's not a easy takeaway job. Probably
Yes.
you will learn the thing what you learn, which may not learn in the textbook also sometimes.
Yes, sir. True.
So it is. I strongly suggest it should be the responsibility of the institute, faculties to mentor the students. Probably if you guide them, they will understand better.
Yes.
They may take preferably job in the area of sales.
Yes, sir.
Nothing wrong.
Yes, sir. So that's wonderful, sir. So, sir, in India, or even you can say the students who go for CET, every student have a dream to get into JBMS. And since you are the director of JBMS since last many years, sir, just one question: that what makes JBMS different from other business schools?
Wonderful question, Akshay. Started institute in 1965. The rich alumni, our placements, our strategic location, that is in financial capital of Mumbai,
Yes, sir.
and fantastic combination of industry as well as the faculty combination. Full-time as well as industry. Most of our alumni comes and teaches. It's one of the lowest fees.
Yes.
And over and above, the best placements.
Yes, sir.
And because the placement happened because of our good alumni.
Yes, sir.
And Bajaj himself is called CEO factory.
Yes, sir.
And this institute still focus on value-based education, and still there is no management quota or capitation or donation, purely on merit.
Yes, sir.
That's why Bajaj differentiate from the rest.
Yes, sir. Because, sir, I have seen in many colleges, the colleges offer excellent infrastructure. They offer excellent, they take students to Ivy, to Dubai, Malaysia, Singapore. They give them, like, they have the most of the good faculties, but they lack in placements.
Okay.
So, as you said that you have the best strong alumni network and you give the value education, I think these are the things makes JBIMS different from others.
See, nothing wrong. Market is open. Everybody can able to offer what they can.
Yes, sir.
Infrastructure also must.
Yes, sir.
If they take the students to international visit, also good, because students will get hands-on experience.
Yes, sir.
But our value propositions are different.
Yes.
Market is for everyone.
Yes.
Doesn't mean that, I mean, if you see Indian market, you will find successful vehicle, Wagoner also, Mini Cooper also, Bentley also.
True, sir.
Customer will choose.
Yes, sir.
And everyone try to proportionate that value is something good defining that differentiate the business school from the rest.
Yes, sir. So with this question, I want to add you one more question. That for the student, like now lakhs of students, they go for the CET. So they always have one question in their mind, how to choose the right business school? Because not everyone will get into JBMS. So for them, how to choose right business school?
It's a really wonderful question, Akshay, because we can accommodate everyone. We can accommodate only 120.
Yes, sir.
The number of people aspiration more than 1 lakh. So obviously, when they choose the institute, I always strongly suggest placement is an outcome.
Yes, sir.
If the institute has a good culture, value-based education, good faculty, infrastructure, their interaction with the industry, how do they engage the students with the industry? Those things need to be focused. How far the institute is focusing on research, how they are transferring the research knowledge into the normal teaching pedagogy.
Yes, sir.
So students should see their ROI. One of the reason also why people prefer Bajaj fees is lowest.
Yes.
The return on investment. And today if you see many business schools, the cost of education is increased.
Yes.
And they are paying FTP, and end of the day they realize they couldn't able to get their placements.
Yes, sir.
So they should also see this, how much they are investing. They can compare. Fortunately today rankings are all good. They should select the institute based on the good ranking, NARF ranking, still it is trusted.
Yes, sir.
It's a government.
Yes.
So they can see the best ranking institute, ROI, infrastructure, faculty, their location, their industry interaction. These are the parameters they can consider before when they get into admission.
Yes, sir.
And the nature of the course, what do they want to specialize?
Yeah.
All the institutes are offering those type of specialization.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So because this time I have seen in many colleges, the students, the colleges which were offering the fees of 7 lakh, 8 lakh rupees, this year they have started charging 11 lakh, 12 lakh rupees, 10 lakh rupees. And the students otherwise approximately not even a 50 or 60%. So now the students has the biggest challenge that to choose the institute or not to choose that institute.
No, fees is a one parameter, But if you see today, faculty expenses also increase. If the eighth pay come into the picture,
Yes, sir.
obviously many of the institutes, they are not getting grant from anywhere. The only source of their income, one of the source of income is fees.
Fees.
Obviously, they'll increase the fees.
Yes, sir.
But obviously, if your institute is charging fee, you can't calculate ROI based on the fee because institute charges the fee from the student. This is nothing to do with the industry. Company doesn't get anything out of it. So obviously, you can't question that company, that placement. When they come to placement from the institute, company will have their own set of parameters.
True, sir. Right.
If they could able to match the industry with the institute requirement, that's a fabulous business.
Yes.
But many times it may not happen.
Yes, sir. So the one more question. Like suppose the students get admission to JBMS and the students, the admissions get into non-JBMS. So what are the things students should learn which will help them to get equivalent to the JBMS student?
See, more or less, if you see most of the institute learning pedagogy syllabus and all, if you, especially from Bombay University, it is more or less same.
Yes, sir.
Only thing, what differentiation, as I told you earlier, our legacy is 1965 started,
True, sir.
very rich alumni, the financial capital, the rich combination of the industry as well as the faculty members, most of them are alumni, the real teaching experience what they get from the students.
Yes, sir.
You know, these are the differentiation factor. If the rest of the institute wish to follow this model, might be difficult sometimes. Difficult to replicate the business model of what Bajaj does.
Yes, sir.
Why not be possible for all the institutes? Because
Definitely.
here alumni comes and teach with passion, not
Yes,
for
sir.
the money.
Definitely,
But
sir.
it can't be possible in rest of the B school if they try to do, might be challenge.
Yes. So, you just told us that few alumni are teaching. Can you just take 2-3 name with the names like they are in which position of the which company and they are teaching in this college?
You can see our visiting faculty, all of them are rich alumni only.
Acha.
Why to mention two? I can mention 100 visiting faculties. It is there in our website, you can refer it.
All are
Whether it is a Moradian sir or you name any faculty, they are all teaching here for more than, in fact, we are celebrating now Diamond Jubilee, 6-year celebration. Some other faculties here are teaching more than 30-40 years.
wow.
They are alumni of Bajaj.
Super. Super. So there is one more question of the students. The students, they get confused between marketing or finance, or which specialization students should choose to get a better job, or which specialization has a better scope. This is the main question students every time ask me. So how to tackle these questions?
It's in strategy, we always try to say this, right? You try to take specialization based on your competency, your passion.
True, sir.
And everybody, even today, many times people say sales job is dead
Yes.
in today's scenario, but still sales is surviving. Many people are doing good.
Yes, sir.
I can't just saying hypothetically finance is good or marketing is good.
Yes.
It depends upon the passion of the students, their comfortness, their knowledge, their passion and interest. Job opening is always there for both the domain.
True,
So I don't, but if you see Bajaj, we produce the best finance students. Doesn't mean that we don't have best marketing guys.
Yes, sir.
We offer both the specialization. Only students has to choose based on their competence, their passion, their interest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So both domain has a very good job opportunities.
Yes, sir. Sir, I just want to add one question regarding placements. So one student passed from JBIMS or any other business schools. So the student should start immediately. He should start a business, or he should do job and then he should go for the business.
If they want to become entrepreneur, it is also advisable to get into entrepreneurship maybe after working few years because they can understand that integrity of the business.
True, sir.
It is my personal view. If they want to entrepreneur, let them come with the entrepreneurship. Is a great scope and opportunity. India produced more than 150,000 entrepreneurs are registered in last 10 years. If you see the numbers,
Yes, sir. True.
India is an unheard concept, right? Unicorn, Sunicorn, Minicorn, Hectacorn, Decacorn.
Yes.
We never heard this concept, but India produced more number of unicorns. So that is definitely entrepreneurship is going to be the future trend.
Yes.
To get into entrepreneurship, if they do MBA and work with couple of year experience, definitely that add value to their business understanding much better than others.
Sir, you help many businesses to grow. Like the entrepreneurs like us, what are the few things we should take care before starting a business?
Understand the business model, what is your value proposition, how you can able to do your business rest from the competitor. You try to see who's your target customer. Let define your business objectives first. Once if your objectives are clear, what are you going to do? You create your product based on that,
True,
whether it's a product or service.
true, true, true,
So first understand exactly what you want to do in the business.
true, true. Superb, sir. Uh, Sir, nowadays, like if you see the 10th standard student, 12th standard students, the students who are in school, so most of the time what happens, sir, once they fail, they take a decision of doing suicide, or they sometimes they leave the school or they leave the college. So what advice you give to handle a failure, sir? How students should handle failure?
Very interesting question, because this question many times I'm nowadays getting encountered most of the times. Failure is the first step to success.
True, sir.
If you fail, then only you will enjoy the value of the success.
True, sir.
So try to give that mindset to the students. Let them fail more. If they fail 10 times, they'll get a much more confidence.
True, sir.
Whether it's the subject, whether it's the life. And suicide is not a solution for failure, right?
True, sir.
Otherwise, today may not be survived. And especially the thing what you are saying, more with the millennials and Gen Zs having these issues.
Yes.
I don't think failure is the great thing. If you talk about the kids who born in 70s or 80s, 90s kids, they will not know the meaning also.
Yes.
Because they never get that everything on their platter, no, the comfort zone.
Yes, sir.
I think if you want to, I strongly suggest if you want to manage failure, I suggest strongly to come out of your comfort zone. If you come up to your comfort zone and try to work,
Yes, sir.
failure may not become challenging.
True, sir.
People always love to be there with the comfort zone. That's why the question comes.
Yes, sir. True. Sir, I just want to ask you one question with regards to the fresh entrepreneurship, the true entrepreneurship. So the students who start their business, there are two types of students. There are two types of entrepreneurs. First level of entrepreneurs was from IIT and IIMs, and second level of entrepreneurs who are non-IIT and non-IIMs. So the non-IIT and non-IIMs, they face a lot of challenges, except the IIT and IIM guys. So because definitely IIM guys or IIT guys, they get the network. Like suppose tomorrow if JBIM student want to start a business, he already got a good network in the class. He already got a good network with faculty. So this non-IIT, non-IIM student, non-GBIM students, so what piece of advice you will recommend them, sir?
Good question, Akshay. Entrepreneurship endeavor is entrepreneurship.
Yes, sir.
I think no need to differentiate from IIM, IIT entrepreneur or non-IIM, IIT entrepreneur.
Yes.
If you see the most of the location, especially places like Tirupur, all the entrepreneurship belt, most of the people are not even graduate.
So what advice you will give it to the student of Akshay Educational Institute for their better future?
See, it's a good question. In fact, one, prepare with hardness. Students should prepare. I wish all the students who appear for CET, I wish them all the best for the wonderful career ahead. Selecting an MBA course is a wonderful opportunity. As you asked earlier, selecting a best institute.
Yes, sir.
And try to see that, because if I tell you, our own institute, we have two more other programs, MSc Finance and MHRD.
Yes, sir.
This all the program, the number of students may not knows,
Yes.
because they feel Bajaj admissions are tough.
Yes, sir.
Still, they can try these courses, and we also take these courses admission through CET.
Yes.
Like every college will have their unique program, they may take admission through CET. Try to attend.
Yes, sir.
Because these all the program are wonderful placement record, they have a wonderful faculty, same infrastructure, not regular program like MMS.
Yes, sir.
The program which I mentioned is MSc in Finance and MHRD.
Yes, sir.
This program from Bajaj having a wonderful record of placements.
Yes, sir.
So I wish all the students to try to keep eyes open and try to make an attempt, because this course fees also less.
Yes, sir.
There is no management quota or capitation or donation.
Yes, sir.
Admission happened purely on merit. Probably if your institute try to educate the students, like
Yes.
every institute might have similar course.
Yes, sir.
You learn to check and try to, guide the students.
Yes.
Probably students will benefit more.
Yes, sir.
I once again wish you all the best, Akshay,
Thank you so much.
for your good initiatives.
So this year, definitely the student of Akshay Educational Institute, we would recommend you. You can go to GBMS MSc Finance and MHRD program. We will definitely help you to get into GBIMS. And I really thank you so much to Dr. Srinivasan Iyengar sir for giving his valuable time.
My pleasure.
And the mind behind GBIMS is Dr. Srinivasan Iyengar sir. So thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
I wish you all the best
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
for the aspiring students of MBA program.